Hi, I'm Wendy Liber, one of the co-founders of ContentBacon. A quick story on why email is still relevant today and so important today. I often hear from people when talking to them that, I get so many emails. Who wants another email? And certainly we can all relate to that because we probably all get a lot of irrelevant emails in our inbox. But I recently had an experience that, again, just reminded me so clearly of why staying in touch with your audience is key. We recently needed to hire some additional HubSpot talent for just an influx of new projects we had and our current team couldn't handle. And we put some feelers out to different groups to find some additional resources. And one of the companies that reached out to me specifically reminded me, like, Wendy, we did some work for you, a couple years ago. It may not even have been a couple years ago. We did some work for you recently. Why aren't you using us for this? And the truth of the matter was I had completely forgotten about them. They had done a fantastic job for us. So there was no issue with their service, but it had been a period of time. And I can't remember if it's been 6 months, 9 months, or whatever the amount of time, but it was kind of like that out of sight, out of mind. So I had no recollection of them. They reached out to me, but by the time they reached out to me, I had already connected with someone new that I had brought on to start to handle this influx of projects. So I didn't want to stop progress there. And the reminder to me was, if these guys had me on some type of drip campaign where periodically they were reaching out to me, letting me know what kind of things they've been doing for other clients, just checking in to say hi, maybe commenting on something they've seen us do, I would never have had to do that outreach. When we got to a point where we had overflow, I'd been like, reach out to so-and-so from, the company. So it's just a great reminder that if you're not constantly communicating with your customers, your prospects, your past customers, things like this are happening all the time. And this is not a small miss by this company. This is literally tens of thousands of dollars that they missed out on because they didn't have some type of campaign to stay in touch with me. So think about all the places, and certainly it reminds me to look, are we doing the best job possible? But think of all the places where you're not communicating, or you're not communicating relevant information or information that is keeping you top of mind. We all have so much information coming at us all the time. You may have had the best vendor in the world, but if you haven't been in communication with them, you've probably forgotten about them. And that's just the way it is. So just a quick reminder, a quick tip, emails are still a vital part of an organization's marketing strategy. If you're not doing them, if you're not keeping track, if you don't have campaigns, it's a great opportunity to look at this. And there's probably revenue right there sitting for you to access if you just take the time to stay in touch and make sure that you're sending communication on a frequent basis to stay top of mind. And that's really all it is. So tip by Wendy today, based on personal experience that I thought would be valuable to share with you all. If you have any questions or want to see how ContentBacon supports companies and things like this, feel free to reach out to me. But otherwise, take this back to your organization and do something with it. Thanks. Have a great day.